Book flights from 499 Rand, only on Travelstart.co.za.
Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Espresso. And it is traveling time for a lot of people. And healthy holidays and wellness travels are one of the hottest trends in travel today, as more and more people are actually looking for relief from daily stress and constant connectivity. Now, Travelstart Odette Faling joins us in studio to chat about how the recent boom in wellness tourism sees travelers jetting off to embrace yoga meditation festivals and health relaxation cruises in exotic destinations.
Odette, fitness over here, fitness over there, fitness everywhere. Now, fitness, has moved from being just a thing that we all do when we're trying to get our summer bodies on, but to becoming a destination. What exactly is a healthy holiday? And what are the most, stand-out destinations for that?
So the trend towards healthy holidays, I think, is really focusing on activity, including activity in your holiday and in your destination, as well as balancing that out with sufficient rest, and then eating really good, nourishing, healthy food. So typical yoga retreats have been popping up all over Sardinia, Goa, Mozambique, Malawi, all across the world this year. So we've just been seeing how really people that's passionate about the cause have created these yoga retreats where they take people on for either a surfing holiday where there's some yoga and rest and connectivity with other like-minded people, and then just really good food as well included. So I think there's been a very big shift towards the results that you're supposed to get from a holiday, as opposed to eating and drinking, being merry.
Yes. Well, I can imagine, you get your people that love yoga back home, but what about the people that want to try something new? If this is like their first time wanting to, let's go on a yoga retreat. Which destinations would you say is a great one for them?
So there's so many things that you can do to rejuvenate yourself. I think it's not necessarily only yoga, but there has been a big trend towards that. But then you've also got, climbing the Kilimanjaro or walking the El Camino de Santiago in Spain, for example, that pilgrimage that takes days. You can go and stay in a treehouse in Costa Rica, for example. You can go and, canoe the Orange River. You can walk the Otter Trail, which is in the garden route right on our doorstep. You can go skiing in Switzerland. I think there's so many options. It really just depends on what it is that you want to achieve.
Okay, now with all these options, where would you recommend we get booking with Travelstart.co.za for a chilled, week of de-stress and detox this December?
So if you want to still travel this December, you're probably out of luck, because I think if you're trying to find something of a really good deal, then you're probably going to be paying double of what you will pay otherwise. So my recommendation is, if you haven't booked anything yet, keep it local and then start planning for next year. Keep in mind that, most South Africans, I think, this holiday is going to be spending time with their family, and they're going to eat lots, and they're going to drink lots, and it's going to be one big merry fest. But keep in mind also what you want to do for your holidays for next year, and start planning. All of the content that I've been sharing with you today is also on the Travelstart blog, and you can read more about, healthy holidays, accommodation options that fit your pocket. So go to the Travelstart website, read up about it, and then search, compare, and book your flight for next year.
Okay. Exciting things. And what are some of the specials that Travelstart have at the moment?
Ooh, okay, so...
Because you guys always have so many.
We've got lots of specials. I know there's a Qatar special right now to various destinations across the globe with, I think, 35% discount.
Sure. Wow.
But that's not for December travel, remember, because most of the airlines are already, or the airplanes are already fully booked. So I would say start booking your travel for like February, March next year.
It's definitely for people who are looking to just avoid the rush of December and the festive season and want to travel early in the year, right?
Yes, exactly.
Well, Odette,
there's lots of options for that.
Yeah, well, listen, I can talk travel all day, every day. You are joining us a little bit later as we continue this conversation.
That's right.
And of course, if you want amazing, and if you want to enjoy a hassle-free, budget-friendly getaways, do visit travelstart.co.za. They have some amazing specials on offer. That's travelstart.co.za.
Book flights from 499 Rand, only on Travelstart.co.za. Book flights from 499 Rand, only on Travelstart.co.za.
Oh, well, we are back talking traveling. Odette from Travelstart is with us this morning. And today we are focusing on the travelers who do not want to just relax on the beach with a cocktail, but they want to be a little bit more adventurous. And we're going after the healthy traveler, in fact, looking for a bit more of an adventure. Now, Odette, I need to ask you, when it comes to the do's and don'ts, when it comes to booking a healthy holiday destination or even a healthy holiday trip, do you do it solo? Do you do it with friends? Is it possible to do it all on your own for the solo traveler?
I think we've seen a huge trend in towards solo traveling for healthy holidays these days, because the reason people are, sort of moving towards healthy holidays is because of our busy lives and the negative effect that has on our health. So being conscious of that then results in you looking for something that is going to be rejuvenating your mind and your body. And sometimes that means you need to go through some sort of, self-discovery process, and you want to connect with like-minded people. And that's not always possible in the circle of friends and family that you're in. So I think there's been a huge trend towards solo traveling, because it just then results in you rejuvenating and you doing a little bit of, soul searching and also connecting with like-minded souls like yourself.
So you said there's an increase in solo travelers. Is it easy for someone to just book a trip by themselves?
Oh, very much so. I think the fact that there is so many options out there that you can book, which we'll go through a little bit later, where you will be not really by yourself, but you will just be with a bunch of like-minded people, such as yourself, where you will also find deeper connections if you're traveling by yourself, because you'll be forced to put yourself out there.
And there's something liberating about being able to say, I did this trip, I did it all by myself, and it's something really, really cool. Now let's talk about those destinations. So for someone that is, looking to break away from the busy city life, for someone that's maybe looking for something a little bit more adventurous, or even someone after a yoga retreat or meditation program, what are the destinations? You did mention them earlier, but can we just go through them again?
Yeah, so I think Bali and India is the forerunners for the yogis.
Okay.
To kind of find a place where they can deepen their practice, where they can go right back to where it all started, and they can really just learn. They can learn from the best. And when it comes to adventure holidays, we've got a lot of options here in South Africa. We've got, the mountain bikes here in Stellenbosch. We've got the canoes in the Orange River. We've got trail running, amazing trail running routes on the Wild Coast, for example. We've got climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. And then for those that want to disconnect from the city, I think, Lake Malawi, which, is also one of our almost neighboring countries, has got some of the world's most beautiful and cleanest freshwater beaches and lots of fresh air that is so good for the soul. And then we've got the El Camino de Santiago pilgrimage in Spain. So there's so many options out there, and I'd really recommend that those looking for a holiday to rejuvenate themselves, they go and read up on these options and on the Travelstart blog, because I think there's really something that fits everyone's pocket.
Yeah. And I love that you guys have a blog that exposes people to, think outside what they normally would have considered, and to just open their worlds a little bit. But how can Travelstart help us, at least reach our healthy travel destinations? How can you guys help us?
So you can come to our website, you search, compare, and you book to wherever you want to go. And I'd recommend that you book your flight sort of separate to the rest of your trip. And then you find a group of people that is like-minded, or usually the people that host these retreats or these walks, they're really, really passionate. They're there for the cause. They're not necessarily there to make so much money out of you. So I really recommend that that you find your flights first, and then you go and see what fits in with that.
Okay, and then when it comes to the itinerary for someone that is seeking that healthy holiday destination or travel trip, what should be on the itinerary for them?
So I think the great outdoors should be on the itinerary first and foremost. Then,
The great
good,
outdoors.
nourishing food is very important. Activity, make sure that if you want to have a healthy holiday, that there is some form of activity, daily activity involved, and then to balance that out, equal rest.
Oh, I love that. Well, Odette, thank you for coming to Expresso, sharing all of these great destination tips, and of course for people, just making it, make people realize that it's so easy to travel solo, to travel in a group, and of course Travelstart, they make it so easy for you. So if you want some hassle-free, budget-friendly trips, make sure you visit travelstart.co.za for more.
Thank you.
Book flights from 499 Rand, only on travelstart.co.za.